It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Hey guys, I'm tired. I'm also Johnnie Newsworthy, and this is my YouTube channel where each week I look back at the biggest entertainment news and bring it right here to you. And of course, the big talker of the week was E3. Now we'll get to all the games and stuff in just a second, but there is some non-gaming news that I would like to cover first, so let's start with a news flash. The trailer train rolled out some greats this week, including my personal favorite Stephen King story, Dr. Sleep. It follows a grown-up Danny Torrance as he helps protect a talented Shiner from a dark supernatural group of people. Now, if it's anything like the book, this is going to be a crazy ride.
Elsa, the past is not what it seems.
Oh, it's time to build another snowman. Disney dropped the first full trailer for Frozen 2. Elsa and her cool bunch must journey outside of Arendelle to discover the source of Elsa's powers. Although the trailer doesn't show much, which is actually a good thing, I'm pumped for this sequel. Pose came back twirling for the girls in season 2. Honey Pray Tell wouldn't let that fine manicured foot off my neck the whole episode. It's great to see so much representation all in one place while also learning about my history. And honey, all the looks. Also kicking off season 2 is HBO's Big Little Lies.
My son is dead, and I want answers.
Now this drama has a special place in my heart, made even bigger with the addition of Meryl the Streep. Meryl. I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Mrs. Streep. She is phenomenal and sharp as ever. I really can't wait to see what happens to the Monterey Five. And then there was Taylor Swift. Now, the good sis can make a hit, I'll give her that. But these lyrics are killing me. Sticks and stones may not have broken your bones, but it sure did end any hope I would like this song. Now it's E3 time. Now, due to the fact that I'm balling on a budget, I wasn't able to make it to Los Angeles this year for the actual E3 conference.
Help me, I'm poor.
Now, with dozens, if not hundreds of games announced, I won't be able to cover them all, so I'm just gonna focus on some of my favorite big reveals and games that were announced or updates. Speaking of which, both of my favorite franchises got big announcements this year, The Legend of Zelda and Kingdom Hearts. If you had any doubt that I actually love these two game series, let me introduce you to my cats. Okay, Beck, say hi. Monkey, do something cute. Oh, the monkey. Look at the monkey. Let's start with Nintendo because, let's be honest, they had the best showcase this year.
I said what I said!
Right off the top, Breath of the Wild is getting a sequel. Yes, girl! For long-term fans of the series, we all know that there's usually like 100 or 1,000 year gap in between the different installments. So for this to be a direct sequel, a full sequel in itself, not just some DLC added on, is major. So the teaser trailer is only like a couple seconds long, but we see Zelda and Link traveling deep under Hyrule, trying to uncover its secrets in its past. This thing right here, this looks like one of those shrine monks. And just looking at this image, what if the source that powers Breath of the Wild is the same source for the corruption? Now that's deep, I like that. I also have a sneaking suspicion because I think they show Gandalf's shadow really quickly in one scene, that this might actually be Demise. No official title or release date has been announced, but I can easily wait for this epic to continue. Nintendo also showed Super Smash Bros. Some love, announcing 2 new DLC tunes, Banjo and Kazooie and the hero from Dragon Quest series. And we're going to new spooky heights with Luigi's Mansion 3 and the Scare Scraper. Switching over to Square Enix, the gaming developer released a trailer for the first paid DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, hence my shirt, Remind. Now from the video, it looks like we'll be able to play as Roxas, Aqua, and Sora in the final events of Kingdom Hearts 3. We also see that Sora has both Oathkeeper and a brand new form to discover. What's the biggest takeaway is the exchange between Xigbar and Luxord. Now we know Ziggs is really Lushu, the 6th and most mysterious of the Master of Masters apprentices. Could this mean Luxord is that master? Now that would be a twist that would make up for the lackluster ending we were given in the main game. You can unlock the secrets when Remind releases this winter. We were also given 4 blissful minutes alone with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Cloud, Aerith, Tifa, and Bareth take center stage as we battle through the first part of the game. Gameplay looks smooth as hell, centering around the ATB bars. You can think of those as like mana bars, or AP points, basically. 7 is one, if not the most, recognizable Final Fantasy games, and this remake looks like it's gonna do justice by the long-term fans. Let's see if we'll have to live through that death again when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out March 2020. Now there are a ton of games and big reveals that I would love to talk about, like Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk, the Elden Ring, which makes me just want to go back and play all the Dark Souls again, Psychonauts 2, which I stayed up all night beating the first one, so you already know it's gonna drain my bank account. Star Wars Fallen Order, but I actually want this video to come out before Christmas time, so we'll end it there. Now, if I didn't talk about your favorite part of E3, please leave me a comment or shoot me a tweet. I'm always up for a chit chat or debate. As always, I'm Johnnie Newsworthy, and please, don't be a dick.